Don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Thank you, I appreciate you.
I'm Dr. Meenu Sethi. I'm consultant dermatologist at Skin Stories by Dr. Meenu Sethi. So I'm based at Gurgaon. So I deal with all kind of clinical dermatology, laser hair reduction, all kind of cosmetic treatments, whatever you can think of. And also we deal with all kinds of patients who have got acne, pigmentation, all and hair diseases, hair disorders, and nail diseases as well. So we are all in lockdown. This is the 50th day. Can't even imagine we'll be sitting here. And so now we have been facing a lot of things which we have never faced before. Be it stress because of we don't know when it's going to, when we can expose ourselves to the outside world. But let me tell you, this is the time which is not going to come. You have to take care of yourself, which the first and foremost important thing which I must tell you is take care of your health, because this is the time where you can, focus on your health. You can have empty amount of time cooking and whatever you want to do, but make sure that you take care of your health in such a way that you are having healthy diet. You must not take shortcuts, very important. So if we talk about health, what you should be doing, the first and foremost thing you should be doing is have short frequent meals, but don't try to overeat so that you don't have to cook again. Please make sure you do not do that, because once you do that, you are losing focus. You are not maintaining a healthy lifestyle, which is what we are talking here about. Have frequent meals. Make sure you have all green leafy vegetables. Don't try to have processed food, because of course it's a quick fix for having, so that you even save time in cooking. But make sure these things may be there for, like, you can take shortcuts, but ultimately it's not going to help. So please make sure you cook limited quantities, whatever you need, finish it off, and then you can cook. Maybe you can plan your day accordingly. You can have in the morning itself, you should know that, okay, this is the time you're going to spend on your work. If you're working from home, this is the time you're going to spend on cooking. So just make sure that you're doing all this. Then hydration is very, very important. So keep a bottle in front of you. Make sure that you finish the whole bottle in about an hour and a half, and then you refill, so that okay, I have consumed that much amount in the whole day, so that you can have full, at least 3 liters to 4 liters is minimum what you should be taking. The third important thing is, because you're exposing yourself to the system, your mobile phones throughout the day. So make sure that you apply a sunscreen every day, irrespective whether you're stepping out in your balcony or not. Make sure you are applying a sunscreen, and a sunscreen should be of at least SPF 30 minimum, and you are applying it every 3 hours. Okay, so every 3 hours you're applying your sunscreen, and till about 5ish, because now it's too sunny, so till 5ish even you should be applying, and every 3 hours, I said. Okay, and it should be a gel base, because it's very humid. Even if you're sitting inside, you will still feel that it's sticky. So make sure your sunscreen should be gel based. Okay, a lot of sunscreens are available. You can pick and choose, but make sure it should be very smooth. It should not cause that stickiness. Okay, these are the things you should be doing. And the fourth thing, which is the most important, is exercising. So in a day, at least you can take 1 hour out of your busy schedule and exercise. You can choose whichever way of exercise you want to. You can you can do yoga, you can meditate, and plus yoga. I mean, you can combine and do it in an hour. You can also do some workouts at home. You can at least have, or if you are allowed to in your society, if you're allowed to go out, in the sense, in the society itself, you can have about 10,000 steps a day, which should be your target. Okay, so make sure you're doing that. And otherwise, you can, all these apps are available. So you can, fix your schedule every day. Take out time, maybe half an hour of yoga, half an hour of any dance fitness, or maybe some HIIT you are doing. Make sure you do that, because we are all under stress. So if you're not doing these things, ultimately it's going to take toll on your health now or later, because this is never ending. We don't know. We don't have a timeline. Okay, now we are going to join work. Now we are going to go out. So at least whatever time we have, we should utilize it. Okay. This is what I wanted to tell you about how to take care of your health during this time. Now, since we will not be able to go out to get our any procedures what we were doing initially, or if you were getting some cleanups done, since you're not able to do that, you can use this time and use some home remedies to take care of your skin. Okay, so first and foremost, I'm going to tell you what you can make at home, which are simple things which are going to help you. The first and foremost is you can make some mist spray. Okay, you must have heard of these mist sprays which are available for for taking off odor from your body. There also you can make it at home for your face glow. What you can do is you can take one cucumber, you can take half TSF of lemon juice, you can take 2 TSF of mint juice. Okay, so mint leaves you can take and you can grind it and strain it. Then you can take half cup of rose water. Okay, so you can put it in a bottle and you can just keep it in the cucumber. How you're going to do, you can grate it and then the juice you can take out and you can mix in this lemon juice and mint juice I was telling you about. So this whole thing becomes like a maybe around 350 ml it will become. You can just put it in the fridge and you take it out and you can spray on your face whenever. It's like you can just, those sprays are available. No, you may be having a bottle at home, or otherwise you can use these sanitizer bottles. You can clean it up and then you can use it on your face. Okay, so this is going to really give you that hydrating effect on your skin, and it will, throughout the day it will glow. Okay, because cucumber has a very good hydrating property. Okay, also what you can do is you can take 2 tablespoons of aloe vera gel, cold aloe vera. You can keep it in the fridge and then you can take it out. You can mix some milk cream in it. You can use some milk cream and a pinch of turmeric. Okay, you can mix this nicely and apply on your skin. Okay, you can keep it for about 15 minutes and then you can wash it off. The aloe vera is going to hydrate your skin. Turmeric is going to take off the pigmentation. It will also help in exfoliation and is a very good antioxidant. So it will work very well. Okay. Then you can also use some tomato. You can take one tomato. You can take off the inside part and then you can grate it. And the pulpy part, you can add some buttermilk in it. And then the buttermilk, if maybe around 3 TSF of buttermilk you can add, apply it on your face. And you can keep it for 15 minutes and then you can wash it off. Works very well. Also, you can use some honey and milk. You can make a face pack of it. You can take 4 TSF of milk. It should be a little warm milk, okay? And then you add 2 TSF of honey in it. You nicely mix it and then use a cotton ball and apply on your face. Okay, and it should be a little warm when you're applying it so that it takes off all the dead skin from your skin and gives a nice glow. So I always tell my patients, don't try all do it yourself at home, because you don't know what is going to suit you. So the things I am telling you are all what we have researched, and we have seen that it doesn't cause any side effects. What I am getting, see, we are doing a lot of online consultations and we are seeing patients are coming with allergies because of these do it yourself at home tips. See, loads of things are available on internet. You can just go ahead and try everything, but make sure whatever you are trying is, if you, some people just directly apply lemon juice on their face. That's not done. If your skin is not hydrated well, it can give rise to a lot of allergies. So make sure that whatever you're doing, whatever you're using, should be suiting. So avoid, like baking soda you can avoid, directly applying on your face. Maybe I've seen people applying direct toothpaste on their skin. It may suit some, but you can't fit in, those are in everything. So just make sure whatever you're trying should be simple things like aloe vera. If you don't know anything, aloe vera is something which suits most of the people. Okay. Also, what you can do is you can also use some oatmeal and you can mix some honey in it and 2 TSF of milk. Just mix it and apply it on your face for 20 minutes. Very simple thing, but works very well. You can also take one ripe banana. You don't feel like eating banana. You just take that ripe banana and add 2 TSF of, mash it nicely, add 2 TSF of honey in it, and then you can apply it on your face for 15 minutes. Let it be there and just wash it off. Okay. I have heard in these days, in this lockdown times, I've heard a lot about rice flour. It is very rich in inositol. It's a very good antioxidant. It has got paba in it. It's a very good sunscreen actually. So you can use the rice flour, but use maybe around you can take about, I will 2 TSF of rice flour. You can add 1 TSF of oat in it and a little bit of milk, maybe around 2 TSF. You nicely mix it and apply it on your face. A lot of people add lemon juice, but I have seen people getting allergies to it with rice flour, because it becomes the sensation is very gritty. So make sure if your skin is hydrated, it's normal skin, it's not very dry, then you can use lemon juice. Otherwise, just this is enough. You can also add some tomato juice in rice flour and also apply it on your face. Okay. And make sure that if you have acne prone skin, then you cannot do all this. You have to just stick to very few basic things, like you can use some tea tree oil. You can apply it on your skin. You can mix tea tree and aloe vera and apply on your skin wherever you have these eruptions. That would suit you. Or you can use multani mitti. You can add a little bit of rose water in it and a little bit of, maybe around 1 pinch of turmeric, that you can apply on your face. And that at least your acne will become inactive. So this is what you should be doing. Don't try too many things, because acne, if you meddle with your acne, they can leave bad scars, because that is not usual. In fact, there is basic creams which are available called clindamycin gels. They are basic and you apply, no side effects whatsoever. Clindamycin gel. Okay. Then make sure if you're at home also, your face wash should be at least twice a day. Morning once, and if you're cooking, then you should at least in the afternoon, you can use some mild cleanser, those soap-free cleansers, and wash your face in the afternoon also. Okay, but twice a day is otherwise enough. Now, since you're doing all this, make sure you're taking vitamin C rich diet. Your diet should be rich in vitamin C. So always remember, you should juice your vegetables and drink and eat your fruits, because what happens is, if everything you're applying and not eating doesn't make sense, you're wasting everything. Okay, you should do some DIYs, but make sure your diet should have all these things. So vitamin C rich diet. Okay, now I'll take some questions before I move ahead. I will the next thing which I'm going to tell you is about your hair care, because I think that also, skin is glowing but your hair is frizzy, doesn't make sense. So I think I will talk about that also, but I will take some questions here. I am getting a question from Atul. He's saying, which sunscreen is better? So Atul, it depends on your face or your skin type. So if your skin is normal, if it's normal, it's not very oily, you can still choose lotion based sunscreens. They're all available in the market, but just make sure that they should, it should be at least SPF of 30. Second thing is, I'm sorry. Yeah. Second thing is, you can use, if your skin is oily, you can choose silicone based sunscreens are available. They are, they will give your skin a very nice texture, and they will not leave any stickiness on your skin. Okay. So you can choose sunscreen according to your skin type. If your skin type is normal, you can go for lotion based sunscreen. If your skin is oily, you can go for gel based sunscreens. Okay. I'm also getting a question saying how to increase your immunity. So immunity right now, as I said, it is very, very important. What the 4 points I told you is your diet, hydration, exercise. These things are very, very important. And make sure a diet is vitamin C rich. So you can have, all fruits are rich in vitamin C, but you can also have a tablet called Limc, which is chewable. Everybody knows about it. Just chew it every day. Sanjay, I'm sure your immunity is going to increase, and you can have sips of little lukewarm water. You can keep with you, and you can have it. It will also help in reducing, in improving your immunity. Okay, and reducing the chances of any infections. I'm sure this answer is helpful. I am getting a question from Shweta. She's saying, I have acne like small whiteheads on my cheeks. Whiteheads are because of excess oil production on the skin. So make sure that you use creams, as I was telling you. You can use creams like clindamycin. They're going to help. You can also exfoliate your skin. How are you going to exfoliate? You have to listen to me very carefully. What you can do is you can take some orange. You can peel the orange, take the outside peel, dry it in the sun, then you grind it. Okay. So grind in two portions. One, you make a very fine powder. The other one, you make a little granular kind of powder. Mix these two and you can apply on your face and just exfoliate it very gently. Don't rub it too much. Just do it twice a week. You will see the difference coming in your whiteheads. Okay. And aloe vera gel you can apply on your face at night. Just cold aloe vera gel, that is also going to help. Okay. Creams, you're asking for flawless skin. Vitamins, creams which have vitamin C in it. Just you can buy any vitamin C creams. The ones which are small bottles are available. They should be, make sure that you don't buy big packets just to save money, because vitamin C is something which is very unstable. So if you apply vitamin C and it is going to get disintegrated, and it doesn't work after 2 months. So buy small bottles, apply it at night just before you're switching off your lights. Make sure you do that. Okay, works very well for flawless skin. So which vitamins acts as antioxidants? So antioxidant vitamins there are multivitamins which have vitamin C in it, vitamin E in it. These are very good antioxidants. You can buy vitamin, if I don't know whether I should name it here, but Antoxid HC is one of the multivitamins which is very good. Lim C you can have every day, works very well, Chandni. Okay. So different, if you're asking about care products for morning and evening. See, I'm taking these questions because I am sure these questions are, very common, and a lot of people have these similar questions. So I want to do justice to your questions asked, and it should be an interactive session. Otherwise, me talking and it doesn't make sense. It should be interactive, that you should also have something to ask so that I'm able to help you guys. Do I need different skincare products for morning and evening? Yes, because morning, I told you, right? Morning, you should apply sunscreen, and at night you should use some vitamin C based creams at night. Or if you're about 35 plus, then you should start using retinol based creams, which are also available, but should be applied very little, alternate days, as an anti-aging. Okay. Okay, acne flare is because, okay, I should talk a little bit about acne. Acne is because of two things. One is teenage acne, which most of us would have got and got rid of it. Then comes adult onset acne. Adult onset acne means the acne which comes post 20, like once you've crossed your teenage. That is because of hormonal issues. So it is very important that you should not have any hormonal issues. For females, we have to always rule out any irregularities in the periods, or if it is in males, we have to rule out any weight gain, sudden weight gain, or hair loss. These things we have to rule out. So it is very important to know the cause of acne. And acne flare usually happens because of two reasons. One is if your hormone is not at place, or if you're exposed to too much of humidity. And if, like, for example, if you're sitting at home now and we're cooking, so your oilets are getting clogged, and that can also flare up your acne. So whenever you finish cooking, come inside and come and wash your face. Very important, so that if there is any excess oil getting accumulated, it is taken care of. Okay. So hydration of the skin during the day, very important. As I was telling you, you should have at least 3 to 4 liters of water. You can also have tender coconut water, and make sure, like, enough fluids in a day is, and in the afternoon you can have one cucumber, so that at least your roughage is also enough, and also it is very hydrating. You can have watermelon, that is also quite hydrating. So all the fruits these days, we have all kinds of fruits now. This is the weather, you can have. Okay. stress can cause acne. Stress, because we are sitting here, we are at home, still we have a lot of stress. It can aggravate acne, and I have seen a lot of patients telling me the same. So please make sure, that's when exercise with a little bit of yoga so that you're relaxed, very important. Okay, now I think um, now we are moving on to hair care. Hair care, okay, so now we are at home still. You may be washing your hair, at least I would recommend you washing your hair at least 3 times a week, otherwise it becomes very sticky, and then oil production in the hair can also seep on your face and can make your skin also dull. So 3 times a week hair wash. And if you have hair fall at this time, stress can increase hair fall. So make sure, what you can do is, you can make a concoction of coconut oil. So if you're taking maybe around, okay, I'll tell you the ratios. Coconut oil ratios with the olive oil and castor oil. So if you're taking 4 TSF of coconut oil, then 1 TSF of olive oil and 1 TSF of castor oil. You mix and make a concoction and keep it and apply it on your hair. If you have oily skin, you should not apply oil more than 1 hour, because it will keep, if you keep it overnight, your face is going to get oily. If you have normal skin, you can keep it overnight. Also, I tell my patients to add some methi seeds, in it, and apply. Methi seeds you can grind nicely and add in the concoction, and apply. You have to heat it a little, otherwise it doesn't get imbibed. So what you do is make a concoction, add fresh methi seeds that time, apply it on your hair, keep it for 1 hour, wash it off. Patients don't, you don't get that nice feeling if you keep it overnight. So trust me, it's better to just keep it for 1 hour, maximum 1 hour, and wash. You can also use, if you like to apply some egg for conditioning your hair, you can add some, you can take 3 egg yolks, add a little bit of olive oil, and apply on your hair. It is very good for conditioning. You apply it, keep it for almost half an hour, enough, and it works very well. So I think you can do that, and it's very doable. Also, banana also is a very good antioxidant. You can apply some banana, you can mix some yogurt in it, apply on your hair nicely from the roots till the ends. You can just apply, keep it for half an hour, rinse, works well. Okay, so, and if you have dandruff, you can take some apple cider vinegar, maybe around 1 TSF, mix in full 1 glass of water. You can, with the cotton, you can apply it in the roots. Don't rub too much, just gently apply, keep it for half an hour, rinse, works very well. Okay, so this is for your hair. And as I told you, wash your hair 3 times a week. If your diet is rich in proteins, your hair fall will really be less. You can have amla juice for hair fall. You can have 1 full walnut a day. You can have alternate days paneer and soya chunks. Okay, alternate days of paneer and soya chunks. I told you amla juice, and then walnuts every day. This is going to really help if you have hair fall. And if you want to have some, if your hair fall is too much, then you can have 1 biotin tablet. A lot of biotin tablets available, 1 per day for 3 months is enough. Okay, so I think I've covered hair fall also and dandruff. Then we come to dark circles. Glowing skin, no dark circles. Okay, so that is important. So for under eye dark circles, you can take 1 green tea. You can have your green tea, take the bag, keep it in the fridge overnight, take it out, keep on your eyes, each eye 5 minutes, works well every alternate days. Or you can take some potato. These are, I'm sure you must be knowing it, but I am filtering and telling you things which are tried and tested and have no side effects. So you can find all these things everywhere, but important is there should be no side effects. Okay, then you take potato slice. You can grate it nicely, and then you apply it on your, you can squeeze it, and you can take it on a cotton ball and apply on your eyes for about 10 minutes, works well. Cucumber, I have seen Sanjay writing about cucumber, works well, but see, these things, they are helpful, but they are not short solutions for clearing your dark circles. Whatever I've told you, green tea also, what will green tea do? It will only help in making your circulation better. So, and also so that your pigmentation will reduce, but it will not go completely. But of course, if you keep doing it, at least it will keep it, the severity becomes much less. So that is one thing. Green tea, then cucumber, then I told you about potato slice. This is enough for your under eye. You can pick and choose whatever is available with you, but don't try to do everything. Okay, today choose one thing. Maybe once a week you do the cucumber thing, agle hafte you do something else. So just choose, but don't try overdoing it because you have everything available. Okay. Then just make it. Then we come for then nails. Okay, nails, you can keep your nails filed nicely, clean your nails and apply some olive oil on it. Your nails will be healthy. And you're sitting at home, maybe you want to do some nail art, do it, but give a one day of, or maybe around 3-4 days of no nail paint, because this time is not going to come. You want to wear nail paint, जब आप बाहर जाएंगे तो you can apply, but now you're at home, give your nail some time to breathe. Please do that. Okay. So where I'm getting a question, say, since I lead a busy life, I need to keep my routine simple. What are the absolute skincare basics? Okay, since we're talking about lockdown time, otherwise also your skincare basics should be just cleansing in the morning, very basic. Toning if your skin is oily. Otherwise, if your skin is normal or maybe dry, toning you can skip. Cleansing, you can choose a face wash, or you can choose any cleansers, Cetaphil cleanser, or whichever cleanser you like. It should be gentle cleansers. You can apply it in the morning. Then you can apply a sunscreen in the morning. And at night, when you're washing your face, apply vitamin C. I was telling you about that. Or you can in fact alternate between vitamin C and retinols, alternate day. So these are very easily available. You apply it alternate days at night, and this is basic thing. You're done. And your diet should be good, and vitamin C every day. That's oral vitamin C I'm talking about. Okay. So now we have covered nails, we have covered eyes, we have covered hair, we have covered almost everything for glowing skin. I think at least you can do this. Okay, I'm getting a question about dark lips. Very common. But you have to rule out one thing is vitamin B12 deficiency. Most of the vegetarians are deficient in vitamin B12 that can cause pigmentation on the lips and around the lips. So it is very important to rule out that. Then you can use some, there are lip balms available which have got SPF. So whenever you're applying any lipstick, apply your lip balm with the protective sunscreen in it every day. At home, what you can do is you can take some brown sugar, you can add a little honey and lemon in it, maybe around, you can squeeze half lemon and make a nice paste. It will be a little granular. Apply on your lip, keep it for 20 minutes and wash it off. You can do it 3 times a week. Very good for dark lips. So how to prevent aging skin? Aging skin is something which is inevitable, but yes, we can take care of it if we are starting early. Early means nowadays we tell our patients to start at least about 30 years is something that you should start your anti-aging regimen. But make sure you start slow. You should not go very fast in it, because otherwise what happens is you are doing too many things. It can give rise to a lot of irritation on the skin because you have to continue it for long. Basic things which are needed is vitamin C and retinol. If your skin is dry, then hyaluronic acid base products should be fine lines and wrinkles. There are solutions available which have got both hyaluronic acid and retinol in it. If you use those two together, works well, but alternate days. Okay. Okay. What hormones cause hair loss? Very good question, Ruby. Hormones which can, so for males and females it is different, because for females it's mostly because of some problems in the ovaries, which is called as polycystic ovarian disease, which can cause hair loss, and the hair loss is typically seen in the center, the sides, and then it can cover the whole area. So for females, if there is hair loss, we have to rule out polycystic ovarian disease, for which we do ultrasound and we do some blood test that has to be done by a doctor only. I mean, has to be prescribed by a doctor, so that you get it done. If there is any problem, once you treat that, your hair loss also starts to get better. And rest assured, then if you follow the regime, what the doctor tells you, it is going to really help. For males, it's testosterone, which causes hair loss, and then in them there is hereditary cause as well. I mean, in males, we see that their families also having hair loss. So it runs in families, and for them we have to start treatment very early, otherwise it becomes difficult. So if you start early, it is reversible. So for that also, I was telling you about hair, about the diet. Very important for hair also. It's not only about face, it's the whole thing. It should be having a holistic approach. Along with diet, accordingly we do it. Okay. For hair graying, which is better, hair serum or tablets? Such an very important. When did the hair graying start? If it is very early, then we have to rule out the causes behind it. Is there any family history of premature hair graying? Very important. So we have to rule out that. Tablets which contain, there are a lot of tablets available which contain calcium pantothenate, one of the products, which works very well for hair graying. But if it doesn't work in the first 2-3 months, then there is no point. Hair graying is something we dermatologists are struggling with. It is still a gray area, because a lot of patients do not get benefited. But yes, you can, what I was telling about the concoction with methi seeds, you can try that and works well. And tablets are better. Hair serum doesn't work well. So retinol creams, the brands, there are a lot of brands available. One is Retilift, one is Reticurum Serum. A lot of other brands are available. They're very, very good. You can try any of them. And vitamin C also, you can try different brands. They work well, like Sesderma, vitamin C is good. Then you can try that, works well. Okay. So do I have to get my split ends cut? Whether he asking, yes, it is important, because what happens is when your ends are splaying, the hair growth doesn't happen that well. Now, I don't know when these, till lockdown, maybe you can try doing it yourself, but I'm sure if you do that, at least do whatever is possible, maybe niche say, but don't try, experimenting, because I don't want any damages happening just because we can experiment. Don't experiment. But yes, niche say you can cut your split ends. You will see at least the ends, because if your ends are splaying, that means there's some defect in the hair which is causing the hair, the splay in the hair. So very important with the diet I told you. And also you can use these home remedies like the concoction. You can apply from the end, from the root till the end, so that everything is hydrated and nourished well. Pul is asking, how do I get shiny glowing skin like celebrities? Okay, so celebrities, okay, so I know what you see on the on TV, everything needs a lot of they don't just do home remedies, they do a lot of procedures as well. It depends on what do you want to do. So it ranges from a basic fruit acid peel to Botox and fillers. Depends on what you want to do it. So if you want no lines on your face, you want your cheeks lifted, or you want a good jawline, then fillers are something which are in vogue. So that's why when the skin is stretched, it looks glowy. So filler is a substance which is injected in the skin, which gives, we put it here and it lifts your skin like this. You see these lines also, when we lift, you see how the thing is going up. And the jawline also, when you inject like here, the jawlines become squarish. As I said, depends on what all you want to do. The things I told you are the basic things which you can do, Vipul, at home. But yes, if you want their kind of skin, of course, they eat very healthy. It's not only the procedures, they eat very healthy. They follow their strict regime. according to whatever meals they want to have, they have it accordingly. Along with this, they do a lot of procedures. But basic things for everybody here again is cleansing in the morning, sunscreen, and if your skin is oily, you can tonize it, CTM, what we call. At night, retinol based cream if you are above 30, or you can, if your skin is dry, you can have a combination of retinol and hyaluronic acid serums, alternating with vitamin C serum. Basic things. Don't go for these flashy things, because understand, these things are expensive, and it is important for you to pick and choose. Available to bahut kuch hai. It starts from 200 rupees to 10,000 to 12, 15,000. So depends on what you need. Very basic things, because you have to continue it throughout. You have to pick and choose and not use too many things. Okay. So sun protection factor, very important, is SPF 30 is minimum what you should need, and your skin and your sunscreen should be waterproof. If you sweat too much, it is very important to have a waterproof sunscreen, and you have to apply it every 3 hours. So what are the best ingredients to look for in anti-aging creams? So the best ingredients to look for anti-aging, I was telling, I'll repeat, it should be retinol based thing, and it should be a serum based. It should not be cream based, because retinol kya karta hai? It exfoliates your dead skin. Okay, that's when it builds your collagen, makes your skin tighter. If you apply it every day, what will happen is your skin is going to get dry, and after a week or so, you will start feeling very stretchy sensation, and you will not feel like applying it again. So whenever you're starting any anti-aging cream, please use it alternate days. Don't use it every day. Once your skin gets acquainted, you can apply it every day. Okay. So the basic ingredients should be hyaluronic acid, retinol, and it can have a vitamin C together. Doesn't make a difference. And these two things, hyaluronic acid is a mainstay of anti-aging creams. Retinol also, because it has got, it builds your collagen. So both the things together. If your skin is too oily, then I would want you, hyaluronic acid is something which can sometimes cause a lot of acne. So retinol would do then. Okay, I think I have covered everything. I would not want you to do too many things unless and until, because as I was telling you, we have tried these things and we have seen they work well. DIYs to bahut hai. Everybody knows that. And I'm sure most of you have done DIYs at home, but make sure that you choose whatever is best for you. It should not harm your skin. Then we repent, uska treatment fir kar rahe. No, doesn't make sense. So just stick to basic stuff, and I'm sure it is going to help. How to stop itching on the head? Atul is asking. Itching can be because of two things. If some people sweat too much, that also, and you don't wash your hair very frequently, can cause itching. Second can be because of dandruff. Dandruff because of excess oil production. It causes a lot of flaking in the scalp. Thrice a week of hair wash, and use an anti-dandruff shampoo. How to use an anti-dandruff shampoo is you can apply, you can dilute anti-dandruff shampoo in little water and apply it on the scalp. Keep it for about 5-7 minutes, rinse it off, and you can use your regular shampoo after that. Works well. I think I've covered most of the questions. Okay, Akanksha is asking, can we try home treatment during acne medical treatment? So, okay, very important. Akanksha, what happens if you are on acne treatment and if you want to try these home remedies, since you have acne, I was telling you, don't try everything. You can use that. I was telling you about aloe vera. Aloe vera, you can mix in tea tree oil and apply on your acne, or you can use multani mitti, put a little turmeric in it and put rose water, apply. That things you can do because you're not irritating your skin, which is getting healed since you're on medical treatment. So use only the things which will not cause any problem. You can directly, I tell my patients, what you do is, aloe vera ko na, you take the scoop. If you have fresh aloe vera at home, scoop it out, make you make ice cubes and apply in your face. Very soothing. Or you can, if you have fresh aloe vera, if you have aloe vera with you, whatever, like market se liya hua, that you can apply. You can keep it in the fridge and take it out and apply. That works well. Anything, whichever is handy. So I think I have covered most of the points. If you have any queries, you are free to reach us. We have mentioned our Instagram handle here. We have our Facebook page. And if you have any things which you have to come and show us personally, once the lockdown is over, we'll keep we keep notifying our recent updates on our Instagram, that when are we opening, what are we doing. We will be, whenever we are opening, we'll be taking utmost precautions and open our clinics. So please feel free to reach us. If you have anything which cannot be managed at home and you have to come to us, we'll be more than happy to help you. And I'm sure this time is going to pass, and we'll come out with it, with our good immunity. We all are going to pass through this phase. I wish you all very good health, and take care of your skin, your hair, your nails, lips, under eyes, everything. Of course, your body, which I told you the points. I'm sure this is going to take care of almost everything. Take care. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.